Prvýkrát mám pravdu a hneď aký namyslený. A že prvýkrát to mám vždy.
On TikTok. TikTok user Lacey Nicole is a theater teacher at Sarasota High School in Florida. Lacey says that there have always been stories about the ghost of, quote, Shannon, a Victorian woman who is said to haunt the high school's theater. Back in 2007, during a high school production of Beauty and the Beast, many believed that Shannon the ghost made a very unexpected appearance, and it was all captured on camera.
To nie. Vážne. To telefónom nahráva z media playeru.
Oh my god. Terrifying.
The unexplained apparition of a woman in a flowing white dress can be seen floating 8 to 10 feet above the stage. Now, it should be noted that this was in no way a part of the play. So could this be the spirit of Shannon, the Victorian-era ghost that haunts the theater? Let me know what you think.
Strašné video.
TikTok user It's I See claims that his friends captured something very strange on their outdoor security camera.
You want me to play it? Just
Yes, right now. You can go slow-mo.
Čo to kurva bolo? Opica?
Oh, what the frick, dude? So weird.
A strange figure seems to walk across the street and then just seems to float up into the sky. Even weirder, then another large dark shadow seems to fly above the houses and disappear. Now, as always, I'm going to let you decide just what this could be because, well, I frankly have no idea what this is. Could it be something paranormal? Or if you have a more logical explanation, please let me know down in the comments.
Krivkal trošku. Wendigo z oného, z Antildonu.
TikTok user Tara from Phoenix, Arizona claims that only a year after she and her husband moved into their new home, their security cameras begin to record strange things happening all around their house. One day when Tara and her husband are away from home, their two dogs begin to act very strangely.
Pekná, ďakujem ti, Monty, Strita, Bemehalcu, ďakujem. Míša, 5, ďakujem. Míšo alebo Míšo? Jeden sap. Prečo sú kurva tie psy v klietke? Ako jebe ti? Hneď by som vám poslal kontrolu, nech ich pustia, ty kokot. Doma a v klietke, ako jebe ti. Chudáčko.
Dvojbodka, koniec zátvorky.
The dogs seem very upset about something as they continuously bark from within their crates. But then mysteriously, the dogs suddenly just stop barking completely, even though they still look a bit anxious. Then it almost seems like something yanks off one of the dog's collars. Tara says she has no idea why the dog suddenly stopped barking or what happened to the collar. But what do you think? Paranormal
Bolo
Nightmare.
zvláštne, že?
10 years ago, paranormal investigators and brothers Josh, Sean, and Rocky Foreman from the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare TV series went out to investigate the allegedly haunted Sullivan Johnson Museum in Hardin County, Ohio. Built in 1896, the elegant 3-story museum was once the private home of the Sullivan family, who lived there for over 80 years. It is said that the ghosts of several members of the Sullivan family still wander the haunted halls of the museum to this day. The Foreman brothers attempt to make contact with any spirit that might inhabit the building. Their EVP recorder captures some strange and disturbing messages.
We mean you no harm. Like I said, we're just here doing an investigation.
Are you in here?
But that's not all that the investigators capture at the Sullivan Johnson Museum. When they head down into the basement, they see something downright chilling.
Anybody down here? Jesus Christ. Did you see that?
Christ.
Yeah. Time to go.
Did you see it? As the brothers turn a corner, they almost walk right into what appears to be the small, dark apparition of a child. And its face just does not look quite human. But what do you think this bizarre figure could be? Could it just be a very odd trick of the light? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch many more amazing and creepy paranormal investigations over on the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare TV series.
Anybody down here? Jesus Christ.
If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Graveyard Shift. Now this next creepy video went viral in the Philippines, and hundreds of Nukes Top 5 viewers were nice enough to send it in to me. So it definitely deserves a spot in this week's top 5. So, late one night, a security guard from Davao de Oro, Philippines is patrolling a university campus all alone. Suddenly bizarre and unexplained things begin to happen.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. So ngayong gabi mag-roaming ako. So nakabahan ako, guys. Anong gagawin ko? So grabe yung ano ko, tumindig yung balahibo.
Ještě koko, to úplně na piču zahrál, ten dement. To on zahraje úplně jináč.
So check natin yung mga bangko, guys. Walang tao dyan, guys, ha. Tapos yung electric fan sa itaas. Diba? Parang may kakaiba talaga dito, guys. Kita niyo. So grabe yung
Čili čo sa týka toho stresu, ty kokot, jak je slnce seno, púšťali tú videokazetu s tým pornom a daboval to tam proste jeden človek, a baba je chalana. O bože, o bože. Pamätáš si to, ty kokot? Asi taký je presvedčivý, čo ti jebe?
kasi naka-on yan. Naka-on yan. So try natin i-off natin yan. Grabe, labas na, guys.
Jak anglicky dám na Squid Game, ten bol dobrý, ty jebe.
Yan lang, guys. Yan, guys, kita-kita, guys.
A door opens and slams shut. Ceiling fans
Počúvaj, že
turn on
ten to
themselves.
komentuje, kokot.
And most horrifying of all, classroom chairs slide across the floor in all directions. So could it be that this university in the Philippines is haunted? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Tunnel vision. Popular urban explorer Chris Hill from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill is back, exploring another creepy abandoned location in his home state of Ohio. This time he travels to the Molly Stark Sanatorium, a beautiful sprawling hospital built in the 1920s for patients suffering from tuberculosis. Many of the hospital patients did not survive their stay and passed away from their terrible illness inside these hospital walls. In 1995, the sanatorium was closed for good and the structure was left abandoned. The hospital was said to be extremely haunted by the ghosts of past patients. Despite the spooky stories and legends.
Predstav si, že máš na výber kúkať seriál v jazyku, ktorému rozumieš, alebo v haďom jazyku, ktorému nerozumieš. Prečo? Že ja neviem, či sa tam ten kokot smeje, alebo to myslí vážne, alebo jak to komentujú tam, že to netušíš. Ten kúkal v angličtine vybavené. Však ale v originalite, jeb na to ty kokot. Protože angličtina je totálně trápná. Aha.
Chris Hill is intent on exploring the historic building and makes his way inside. Chris soon begins to feel like he might not be alone inside the old building.
Lebo to všetko mohu byť anglicky, sú tam aj české titulky, drážku.
Chris quickly turns off his light as he believes he hears someone nearby, but he dismisses the sound as potentially just his imagination and continues on exploring. Deep in the basement of the sanatorium, he finds a winding concrete tunnel system. Again, the urban explorer hears something.
These tunnels are creepy as f***.
Nové paranormal som nevidel.
Chris is exploring all alone when he hears the last thing that you want to hear when you're down in dark tunnels beneath an allegedly haunted sanatorium.
Čo si zajebal? On je celkovo res taký jednoduchší. iPhoneík, Teslička, dubbing. Ty si taká totálna pička, že to je neskutočné. Len ty kokot. Ja keď kúkam seriál, tak ja som na bicykli alebo proste cvičím popri tom, chápeš? Robím kardio nejaké. A ja som nie ten, čo pozoruje týko normálne ďaleko hľadom na telke, že ty kokot! Kutík sa mu povedal ináč, jak to, čo povedal, čo tiebe, to mi tu nesedí, to je isto na piču dubbing. Choj, do piče, ty dement. Proste na bicykli šlapem, týko, nie furt sa kúkam na obrazovku a vybavené. Čo ti jebe? Lepšie nejak člang, čang, čang. Nejaké kokotské slova, to piča mu nerozumieš ničom.
Now a bit freaked out, he nevertheless decides to continue through the tunnel. That's when things take a terrifying turn.
Rasista, nie som rasista. Čiže ja nemusím kúkať na taký jazyk. Keď tomu nerozumiem. Ching chang. Ticho, kúkam horor. No cuts. Nebol nikoho vidieť, keď... Ako sa dá pozerať v tom sedel na bicykli? Že na stacionárom. Čo sa ma to nezdá?
I'm out of here. I swear I legit saw somebody. And this is dead game. I'm out of here. Yo, and my shoes are sticking to the ground. This is crazy. Hell no.
When the footage is brightened, we can see that something seems to be coming towards Chris, but then suddenly disappears. But most horrifying of all, Chris follows and discovers that the tunnel is a dead end, and whoever or whatever he saw had no place to go. The explorer is now creeped out and has had enough of the spooky sanatorium. But when he tries to find his way back out of the tunnels, this happens.
Mne sa páči, ak ty vždy presvedčený, že to, čo robíš, je najlepšie. Ja neverím, že to je najlepšie, ale to najlepšie pre mňa. Chápeš? Ak niekto ma označí za kokota, že to vidím inak. Pritom je nás kurva 8 miliard do piče.
Y'all will not believe this. My light died.
Napíš mu na Facebooku, ale ak môžeš.
Cell phone light. How is it not working?
As Chris is frantically searching for an exit from the dark tunnels, Chris's camera light dies at the worst possible time, even though the battery was fully charged. So with only the dim light from his cell phone to guide him, he finally manages to find his way back out. So did Chris capture the apparition of one of the hospital's deceased patients roaming the dark underground tunnels? Let me know what you think. You can watch this full two-part exploration and many more videos of abandoned historic locations over on the YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. The Haunting of Eric Gunner. Popular YouTuber Eric Gunner claims that he has had some terrifying paranormal encounters at his home in Mexico. Eric recently purchased and moved into a new home.
Ty to nechápeš, že ty kokot, keď sa to tak prejení doma, počúvaj, to čo si zajebali na Unsub, počuj, vy si jebnutý, že? Vy si normálne myslíte, že žraloky majú čo 54 rokov? Však zem sa formovala, ty kokot. Si predstav, že tebe jebe. To ty si... To akože ty si myslíš, že ako najskôr bol Everest a potom prišli Moriáš, že kokot napršalo? Alebo ak si to predstavuješ? Tebe jebe. Ty si vyhľadaj, že najstarší žralok. Ty si, jak... Čo si zajebal? Počkaj, tam máme ban. Najstarší žralok? Takže počkaj, to znamená... To znamená, akože teraz mi dáš najstaršieho žraloka, takže vlastne už starší pred ním neexistoval. Alebo že teraz mi ukáže najstaršieho žraloka a to znamená, že predtým proste neexistovali žiadni žraloci? Alebo čo? Ty si respektíve povedal, že žraloky sú staršie ako Zem? Nie, ja som povedal, ty počkaj, vy mi dávate slovíčka do huby. Ja som povedal, že vedeli ste, že žraloky sú tu... Jak to bolo? Že oni tu boli už pred dinosaurami chvíľu, alebo tak nejak? Nie náhodou, žraloky sú tu najstaršie, čo tu máme, ty kokot. Žraloky tu boli ešte pred dinosaurami, sa mi zdá. Podľa mňa ešte pred vesmírom. Staršie ako stromy. No? Jasné, že hej. To je ináč halu, že ty mi neveríš, ty kokot, ale venuj tomu normálne pozornosť, počkaj, venuj tomu chvíľu, načítaj si niečo o tom a potom sa zvedajú, čo mi na to povieš, ty dement. Žraloky boli pred Studenkovou. To je najhoršie, že proste ty si na to nedal ani jednu sekundu záležať a zistiť informáciu o tom a domov sa tu smieš, že ja som ten tatu papagandža. Ale si predstav, že to je fakt pravda. A presne tak, ako ty teraz hovoríš, že bože, to je kokot, tak ja som to čítal a hovorím si, že čo ti jebe, že to nie je ani možné. A normálne si predstav, že to je pravda. Mount Everest má 50-60 miliónov rokov a žraloky majú 100 miliónov rokov. Díkes. Už som není kokot, čet? Už som není kokot? Ale stále budem za dementa. Ukáž? Zaujímavosti. Žraloci sú na našej planete dlhšie ako stromy. Dívaj, počúvaj. To hneď nájdeš nejakú pičovinu. Všetci sa mi ospravedlníte. Všetci sa mi ospravedlníte. Čakám, vy svine skurvené. Čakám. Ospravedlenie hneď. Radiovlna.sk, okej, neviem čo to je za stránku, ale očividne niekoho to zaujalo ako aj mňa. Názory sú rôzne, čo vedia dokázať, je, že 420 miliónov rokov späť našli žraločie čelustie v starých vrstvách silúru. Väčšinu súčasných žralokov možno vysledovať späť do 100 miliónov rokov. Chápeš? Tebe jebe na hlavu. Čiže takže viem, že vy ma máte za kokota a že som tupý a že to na uncub, ale kurva mám do píče pravdu. Ja si nepotrebujem vymýšľať. Žraloci majú 400 miliónov rokov, Everest 60 miliónov rokov. Takže mal som skurvenú pravdu. Zase. Konec debaty. Tu si to majú ľudia myslia, tý kokot, že najskôr bol Everest, až potom boli oceány. Na našej planete. Že Zem sa formovala proste inač. Že vy trošku času zo svojho, čo listujete Instagramy a pičoviny, možno trošku zemepisu a dejepisu by ste mohli ovládať, kurva. Ja neviem, prečo vás to nebaví. Alebo o vesmíre. Alebo keď ráno vstaneš a hodinu a pol sa prevracuješ v posteli, kurva, miesto Instagramu a štetek, keby si pozeral niečo dobré. Prvýkrát mám pravdu a hneď aký namyslený. A že prvýkrát to mám vždy. To mám práve, že vždy a vždy mám začít za kokota.
Eric says he has no idea what happened to the woman, but he also says that he didn't really ask many questions because he got the house at a very good price. But soon after midnight, Eric is awakened one night by strange sounds coming from downstairs. He's worried that someone might have broken into the house. And to make matters worse, the power is out and he can't seem to get a signal on his phone. He grabs a flashlight and records.
Ay, cabrón. Seguro se grabó. No.
Eric doesn't notice, but as he descends the staircase, the voice of a woman can be heard saying "atrás," or in English, back. Or perhaps go back.
Me choca ese teléfono.
And then when he heads back up the stairs, the same voice seems to say "subi," or go up. Then his blood runs cold, because as he looks toward the end of the hallway, he sees someone staring back at him. Now very freaked out, he reluctantly goes over to investigate. But there's no one there. Cut to a month later, and Eric is awakened in the middle of the night again, this time from the sound of someone knocking on his bedroom door.
La verdad sí pienso mucho en si bajar o no, porque le volvieron a pegar. Si vuelven a pegar voy a abrir.
Dedos neviem. Sám vyskočí.
No hay nadie. Hay que dejar la luz prendida. Entonces les estaba diciendo otra vez. ¿Cómo es posible que alguien corra tan rápido?
Someone is knocking, but when Eric opens it, again, no one there. Since the ladder to the attic is right outside his bedroom door, Eric decides to check up there. And it did not go well.
Por aquí.
Bu, bu, bu. Ty píčo malá.
primera vez que subo. Hace un buen de frío aquí.
Čo má za hlas?
Ese lazo se está moviendo. Y aquí hay otro cuarto, ¿ya vieron?
Kálo, me dice que rasista trošku.
Bueno, ya vimos, ya vamos para abajo. No, o sea, de verdad que yo no entiendo por qué está pasando esto. Muchos me decían que no, que es que había sido por lo de la chica esta, de todo lo que había pasado. Escucho un ruido allá arriba. ¡Ay, santa madre de Dios!
Eric hears a sound coming from the attic, and when he looks up, he sees a horrific, distorted face staring back at him. Terrified, Eric runs and hides in his bedroom, and he stays there for the rest of the night. Eric later discovers that his pet parakeet passed away inside its cage that very night. And so, he now fears for the life of his little dog. He decides to just pack up his stuff and move out of the house for good. You can check out more of Eric Gunner's strange encounters over on his YouTube channel, Full Gunner. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Instagram here, and on Twitter here, and on BitBop. I'll see you next week.
Bumbo.